everybody, this is Pimpcron again and another Brutality battle report. Today I have my friend Matt. Did you want to be on camera?
Sure.
Yes, no, okay. I didn't ask. He has been working hard on his warband of 40k models, and I will put in the video their backstory. But they're led by Inquisitor DuFrain, which is that guy right there. As you can see, they were camping near this pond. They woke up to find that several Ishtar altars had appeared overnight. There's one here, there's one there, there's one over there, and there's one over here. And they're thinking that they're lucky. Well, in the meantime, they did not know they were outside of my town of Hope, and Sheriff Zarda and crew is going to come over here and knock some heads because they're too close to her territory. So we've deployed all of our models. Nil, my stealth person, is going to be ambushing this game, so she automatically comes in on turn 2. We are also playing in the land of the wilderness, so a random animal may show up. I won the roll for first activation, so my 3rd class deputy Morm climbed up here, took his sniper rifle, and he shot at the tech priest and did a wound and -2 dexterity, so he'll be extra easy to shoot next turn. The next model to activate is Matt's plasma gunner right here, McIntyre. He takes a shot at my icon, Rand, and does -2 dexterity and 1 wound. Next, I activated Zarda. The sheriff came over here and then ran over there to try to hide from his sniper, which is knocked over a tree. Matt activates Space Marine Krios, and he moves and runs up to this objective marker. NX was hiding in the pond here. He runs out of the pond soaking wet, runs up to the objective marker. Inquisitor DuFrain runs from all the way over here, from where their camp was, to up here. Rand is my last model to activate. He moves up into the tree line there. He casts Shroud on himself, which is a hollow field. He attempts to heal himself and critically fails. He rolled a natural 10, so he dealt himself another wound. I guess he hurt his cut worse. And he failed to use his power barrier, his portable force field, but he was able to get Morm to hurt himself in order to get Ishtar to make it work. So his barrier's up there. I'm trying to protect my Morm and Rand from his dumb sniper on that far rock there, and it cannot be shot over or moved over. Malatek runs from behind those tents all the way back up here. And because I went first and I have Nil in reserve, Ridley ran from all the way back there, all the way up to here. And at the end of turn 1, it is Zarda 0, DuFrain 0. At the start of turn 2, I won the initiative roll, and Morm tried to fire a shot off the partially obscured by the barrier Space Marine. What's his name again? Krios. And he saved it. Inquisitor DuFrain comes around the rock outcrop, takes 2 shots at Rand, hits him twice, but Rand saves both of them. Zarda jumps out from behind this rock trying to catch DuFrain off guard, fires twice, and both of her weapons jam. Alright, Krios activates next. He hides behind that barrier and activates, gets a victory point. I activate NX next. He tries to pray at the altar and is attacked by a swarm of bees. He randomly moves 8 inches this way. Malatek moves up behind DuFrain and enhances him, and also gives him a defensive aura. Alright, Nil comes in from reserves. She comes right behind this plasma gunner. What's his name? McIntyre. She assaults from behind. She scattered 3 inches towards the table edge, and going off the table is not an option, so you bump against the edge. And she attacked him from behind, did a wound and a torso wound, which is -2 dexterity. He did nothing back to her. McIntyre turns around, takes aim with his short-range weapon and his plasma gun, and misses both shots. Rand is my final model to activate. He moves up, he heals himself his 1 wound, so he was up to 2. Then he tries to shroud Zarda and rolls a natural 10 and wounds himself again. His technology keeps short-circuiting and harming him. But luckily, his force field generator goes off twice with a natural roll of a 1, so he puts 1 force field over here, and 1 force field back where he had it before. Ridley moves up and prays and gets another victory point. At the end of turn 2, it is DuFrain 2, Zarda 0. I activated Nil first. She runs around with her 10-inch movement, gets behind, what's this guy's name? McIntyre again, attacks him, and he saves the one hit she did. He is terrified of her and does nothing. Now that he's been enhanced by the Tech Priest, Inquisitor DuFrain goes up here, and the barrier was right there and right there. He shot at Rand and did 2 wounds to him unsaved, and both the barriers dropped as well. Morm climbs down from the rock, moves into the foliage there, and takes a shot at Malatek, does 1 damage and -2 what? Fighting skill, arm wound. McIntyre activates next. He takes aim at Nil and does an arm wound and a hit point off of her. Alright, Zarda activates next, and being the sheriff, she kicks some ass. She shot the Tech Priest and killed him, and she did 1 wound and confused to DuFrain, and now he's confused, so he's going to have to deal with that, which is pretty funny. Alright, bees are in full swing this time of year because Ridley tried to pray at this altar, and out of that big green tree came a swarm of bees. Yep, so he had to run 7. NX activates next, and hopefully the bees are gone. He ran back over to the objective. At the end of turn 3, it is DuFrain 4, Zarda 1. And this is the top of the last turn. DuFrain is confused, he fails his willpower, and he just randomly kind of wanders off the field over here in front of Morn. NX activates and gets a victory point by praying to Ishtar. McIntyre is seriously shaken by Nil's presence, and he misses both of his shots. And Zarda activates and prays to that altar. The bees seem to clear out, and Ridley goes up and prays and gets a victory point. Being that I'm down 5-3, Nil tries to leap off this rock, run through here, and assault the Space Marine from behind. She doesn't end up doing anything to him, and he strikes back, dealing a -2 dexterity torso wound and a regular wound to her. And Krios sees that his superior officer is in danger of being shot by Morm, so he attempts to charge and fails. And finally, Morm takes aim at DuFrain, pops him in the head, and he's down. So the final score is 5-4, Matt 1, DuFrain's Army 1, 5-4. Yay. Yay.